The quality of your thoughts shapes the happiness of your life. The ancient Stoics knew a secret, one so powerful it allowed them to stand unshaken in the face of adversity. Imagine possessing the ability to meet challenges with unwavering calm, to turn every hardship into an opportunity for growth. This isn't just about enduring pain, it's about transforming every experience into a stepping stone toward a life of purpose, resilience, and true joy. The wisdom of Stoicism isn't a relic of the past, it's a practical guide for living your best life today. It teaches us that happiness isn't something we stumble upon or something that comes when circumstances are just right. It's something we create within ourselves. How often have we told ourselves, "I'll be happy when we land that dream job, buy that house, or finally get a break from life's chaos?" But Stoicism offers a profound truth. Happiness isn't found in the external world, it's cultivated within. The only things we truly control are our thoughts, attitudes, and reactions. Think about it. Have you ever let a rainy day ruin your mood? The Stoic perspective shifts this entirely. Instead of complaining about the rain, why not dance in? Eek! This isn't just about weather, it's a metaphor for life. We can't control what happens, but we can control how we respond. Every difficulty, every unexpected challenge, is an opportunity to practice resilience and choose joy despite circumstances. It's not always easy, but it's a daily practice, one that rewires our minds to stop waiting for happiness and start creating it. Another key Stoic principle: the impermanence of everything. Every joy, every sorrow, every hardship, it all passes. This isn't a bleak outlook, it's liberating. It reminds us to fully embrace the present moment, to soak in life's beauty when times are good, and to hold steady when the storm comes, knowing it too will fade. This mindset shifts how we experience life. It allows us to appreciate fleeting happiness and endure hardships without despair. Like the changing seasons, life constantly moves forward, and understanding this makes us more fearless, more adaptable, and ultimately more alive. But what about life's unfairness? Stoicism doesn't deny that life can be unjust. What it does teach is that our power doesn't lie in the circumstances we're given, it lies in how we respond to them. We may not control the cards we're dealt, but we do control how we play them. Every obstacle can be a stepping stone, every setback an opportunity to grow stronger. Instead of lamenting life's unfairness, we can choose to shape our journey with courage and determination. Picture yourself as a sculptor, and life's challenges as blocks of marble. Each difficulty, each hardship, is raw material, and you hold the chisel. You can either let the imperfections define you, or you can carve something extraordinary from them. That's the Stoic way, not to be victims of circumstance, but to be the architects of our own fate. The choice is always ours. Will we wait for happiness, hoping the world aligns in our favor? Or will we take control, shift our perspective, and create joy no matter what comes our way? The answer determines not just how we live, but who we become. When we truly embrace the teachings of Stoicism, we start to experience a deep sense of fulfillment, not because life suddenly becomes fair, but because we begin living in harmony with our values and principles. We stop letting external circumstances control us, and instead take an active role in shaping our lives, making choices that reflect who we are and who we want to become. The Stoics teach us that life will never be perfect or fair, but that doesn't mean we should succumb to despair. Instead, we have the power to turn life's challenges into sources of strength. We can face life's unfairness not with resignation but with resolve, using it as fuel to propel us forward and craft a life filled with meaning and purpose. At the end of the day, it's not the fairness of the journey that matters, but the courage, resilience, and integrity we bring to it. One of the key Stoic lessons revolves around taking risks. Now, this isn't about being reckless. It's about recognizing that the greatest risk we can take is actually avoiding risks altogether. Stoicism teaches us that real growth, fulfillment, and even happiness often lie just beyond our comfort zones. Life is inherently uncertain. We can't control outcomes with absolute certainty. But here's the wisdom: this uncertainty shouldn't paralyze us, it should free us. Once we accept that uncertainty is part of the process, we can focus on the one thing we can control: our actions, our choices, our willingness to embrace the unknown. Think about it. Every great human achievement, every breakthrough in history began with someone taking a leap into the unknown. Someone decided to act, even without a guarantee of success. Not every risk leads to a victory, but the Stoics remind us that there is value in the attempt itself. It's in these moments of stepping out that we discover our true strength, resilience, and sometimes even surprise ourselves with what we're capable of. So what does it mean to take a risk in a Stoic way? It's not about being fearless, it's about being brave. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward, even when you're scared. Whether it's expressing your feelings, switching careers to pursue something you're passionate about, or standing up for something you believe in, it's about listening to that voice inside that says, "What if?" and not letting the fear of failure hold you back. Stoicism provides a powerful framework for risk-taking, one that balances courage with wisdom. It teaches us to evaluate our options, consider potential outcomes, and ultimately take action. Because inaction itself is a risk. The real danger lies in stagnation, the missed opportunities, the life we could have lived, and the regrets we carry when we don't take chances. So how can we apply this wisdom in our lives? Start small. Take a manageable risk in an area where the stakes are lower. Pay attention to how it feels to step outside your comfort zone. Notice what you learn from the experience, regardless of the outcome. As you gain confidence, your willingness to take bigger risks will grow. Remember, the goal isn't to be reckless, it's to live more fully, more passionately, and with purpose. It's about making the most of the time we have and pursuing what truly matters to us. Living in the present moment is another essential lesson from the Stoics. They understood that our minds are often torn between the past, where we dwell on nostalgia or regret, and the future, where we worry about what's to come. But here's the truth: the richness of life, in all its complexity and beauty, happens right now, not in yesterday's memories or tomorrow's anxieties. Embracing the present is like discovering a hidden garden that's always been there, quietly waiting for us to step in and appreciate its beauty. Living in the present doesn't mean abandoning all thoughts of the past or future. The Stoics didn't encourage us to live in ignorance or neglect our planning. Instead, they advocated for balance. Learn from the past, plan for the future, but don't dwell there. The past is a place of reference, not residence, and the future is a canvas, not a cage. Think about it. When you're walking through a forest, if you're too focused on the path ahead or the one you just walked, you might miss the sound of the leaves rustling, the sunlight filtering through the trees, or the fresh scent of earth after rain. That's what happens when we're not fully present. We miss life's richness. To practice living in the present, start by tuning into your senses. What do you hear, see, smell, or feel right now? Engage fully in whatever you're doing, whether it's listening to someone, eating a meal, or simply walking outside. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of gratitude in staying present. By appreciating the current moment and everything we have in it, we ground ourselves in the now, rather than always chasing after the next thing. Finally, the Stoics warn against the trap of overthinking. We all know the frustration of being stuck in our heads, endlessly weighing every option, only to end up more confused and anxious. The Stoics' antidote to this mental paralysis is simple: take action. It sounds straightforward, but there's real power in it. Rather than spiraling into what-ifs, the Stoics suggest we take a step, any step, however small. It's not about acting impulsively, but about breaking the cycle of indecision with thoughtful, intentional action. When you're stuck in your head, just do something related to the issue. Even the smallest step forward can bring clarity and momentum. Action is the antidote to anxiety. It shifts us from passive rumination to active participation in our lives. We may not always control the outcome, but we always control the next step we take. And in that simple act of moving forward, we regain our agency and make progress, even when we don't know exactly where it's leading. We're not just passive spectators in our own lives. We're active participants capable of shaping our future, even with small decisions. The Stoics remind us that while we can't always control the outcomes, we have full control over how we respond. Our actions are our agency, and every step forward, even the smallest one, asserts our ability to direct our path, even in the face of uncertainty. So how can we put this into practice? Start small. When overthinking and stress creep in, ask yourself, what's one small, manageable action I can take right now that moves me closer to where I want to be? It could be organizing your thoughts, setting a simple goal for the day, or reaching out to someone for guidance. The key isn't to eliminate planning or careful consideration. Those are essential, but when your mind starts to spiral, it's time to stop thinking in circles and start doing. One of the most profound lessons Stoicism offers is the idea of living in alignment with our true nature. what resonates with us on a deeper level. This isn't about chasing fleeting pleasures or external markers of success. It's about connecting with what truly matters to us. Following your heart, in Stoic terms, means more than just doing what feels good in the moment. It's about pursuing a path that aligns with your core values, what ignites your inner drive, and what gives your life purpose. The Stoics believe that life is too short to spend it on pursuits that don't truly move you. While some may dismiss the idea that finding a career or life path that resonates with your soul means you'll never work a day in your life, the Stoic view is that true fulfillment comes not from avoiding challenges, but from the pursuit of something deeply rewarding. This journey isn't always easy. It often requires courage, the kind of courage that leads us to step off the conventional path, face uncertainty, and navigate skepticism from others. Courage, in the Stoic sense, isn't just about physical bravery. It's about the inner strength to pursue what we believe in, even when the path is difficult. To find what truly fulfills us, ask yourself what sparks passion, what activities make time disappear, and what drives you to contribute to something greater than yourself. Following your heart in Stoic terms doesn't guarantee an easy journey. It's about being so aligned with your purpose that you're willing to face the inevitable challenges that come with it. The Stoics didn't expect life to be without obstacles. Instead, they saw those obstacles as part of the process, a vital part of the journey. They believed that true fulfillment lies in being true to your purpose, facing hardship with resilience, and continually reassessing and realigning as you grow. One of the most powerful Stoic teachings revolves around the mind. Our thoughts shape our reality. While we may not be able to control everything that happens to us, we do have control over how we perceive and respond to those events. The Stoics understood that our mindset, how we choose to interpret and react to life's challenges, can either propel us forward or hold us back. This aligns beautifully with the modern concept of a growth mindset. The Stoics believe that we all have the potential to grow, to develop virtues like wisdom, courage, and justice through practice and resilience. Life isn't about avoiding failure, but about learning from it and growing stronger. They taught that challenges are opportunities for growth, and our response to adversity is what ultimately defines us. Cultivating resilience and positivity doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is fine when it's not. It's about maintaining an optimistic outlook, even when faced with hardship. Stoicism teaches us to see every challenge as an opportunity to strengthen ourselves and our character. It's about understanding that while we can't control external events, we can control our reaction to them, and that's where our true power lies. To harness the power of our thoughts, we need to be aware of them, mindful of how they shape our emotions and actions, challenging negative or unproductive thought patterns and replacing them with constructive ones takes practice, but it's essential for creating the life we want. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Every day is an opportunity to guide your thoughts in the direction of your dreams, toward a life that supports your values and goals. In closing, remember that your life is a masterpiece in progress. Each action, each thought, each decision is a brushstroke on the canvas of your existence. Paint with intention, paint with purpose, and most importantly, paint boldly. Stoicism isn't just about understanding these principles, it's about living them, weaving them into the fabric of your daily life. Keep striving for growth, embrace the challenges, and allow the wisdom of the Stoics to guide you along your journey. You have the power to shape your destiny.